Well, first of all, it's a pretty long ball game. I mean, if you talk, 12:30 and we end, I don't know what time it is now, but obviously the momentum shifted right after the rain delay, and we had to make some pitching changes. Went to senior Adam Grantham, tried to hold it down, and Troy just kept swinging the bat well. They found some holes, had to make another change. Went to Brian Ayers, and he settled in. And Brian's last 4 innings of zeros really kind of helped our offense. I think we were able to score in every inning except one, and of course the big one at the very end. But every one of those counted, obviously. So I'm pretty proud of what the team accomplished, being down most of the day today.
Yeah, sure. Ty, just talk about your performance today and, hitting the ball in the gaps. We know we run a lot. I know that's what you like to do.
Yeah. We talked as a team last night that, you lose the first game, it's tough, but it switches your mentality a little bit. You get to go from, a team that's got a one-game cushion to being the team who is playing with their backs against the wall and have a chance to send other guys home. And we weren't the ones who wanted to go home. I mean, things didn't go our way early, thunder showers and whatever else came in. But, I mean, everybody, I think there was no doubt by anybody in our dugout that we were going to be able to find a way to come back. And I put it together. Everybody was passing it on to the next guy, and that's what it took. I think Tony had 2 or 3 hits. Dalton had a couple hits. I mean, we moved the lineup up and down, and that was the biggest part, was having everybody contribute.
And for you, Ty, just talk a little bit more about your approach at the plate, being a leadoff hitter, having to get on base, and like you said, set the tone for the rest of the lineup.
I mean, I think that's exactly it. My goal is to get on base, and I've tried it a couple different ways this year, but I'm going with what's comfortable for me right now, and that's, just grinding out at bats and finding a way to be on. Just, Joe Shrimp can do a whole lot. He can bunt, he can swing, hit the ball to the right side, so I just have to find a way to get on no matter what means it is. Walk, hit by pitch, triple, double, whatever it is.
Tanner, just take us through the final at bat first.
Well, to be honest with you, before that, I'm in the dugout, down the lineup a little bit, and Tony starts us off with a double. And we get another hit, or HBP, and another one. And then their shortstop made some great plays the whole day, honestly. A diving catch, and Rucker hit a ball pretty well, and we got a ball to bounce our way, tied it up for us. So those were great at-bats right there just to push it to me. So those guys worked hard to get it there. And then the last at-bat, breaking ball kind of up, and then soft fastball and just tried to get a swing off. And it wasn't a frozen rope or anything, but it found a hole for us.
And just tell us what progressed me through, what the feeling was like. First of all, with the rain delay, big rain delay, you think it's going fairly well. Columbus is doing well. Have to come back after 3 hours. You talk about getting down 12-4 and just what the mentality was like in the dugout.
We've been down a lot of games, honestly. The thunderstorm, I mean, it slowed us down just for the break, and they came back hot. I mean, and they got that big lead, but we believe in fighting every inning. It doesn't matter what's going on, we're going to fight to get it down to the next guy, and we flip the lineup as much as possible and get things going to happen. Just believe in the next guy, give it to him, and see what happens for us. So as a team, we just kept grinding out at bats. Everybody was swinging it well today, I thought. We had guys step up, and some big hits and situations, and then things went our way there at the end, and we made a run.
For you guys, I mean, obviously back and forth game, and either one of you guys can answer this, but did it really just feel like to you guys that, hey, whoever has the bat last has a chance to win this game?
Absolutely. When you're the home team, you never know what's going to happen. We've been told that all year. So, I mean, we just kept passing it down to the next guy, and the battle kept going for innings on innings and worked out in our favor in that last inning.
Well, especially when you guys were able to get a couple, put some zeros on the board there against them, did it really just, boost your confidence that, hey, we can come back from this thing?
Yes, sir. That was huge. They had some momentum those innings where they were scoring big innings, 3 runs or more for them, and when we got those zeros in a row from Brian Ayers, that was huge. Big momentum shifter for us.
All right, thank you guys. Coach, you're not done yet. You're not going to get off that easy. But guys, thank you very much.
All right.
Coach, I mean, just talk about it a little bit, this back and forth game. Kind of alluded to it earlier, but really, we're able to get those zeros up and Ayers' performance on the mound. Really had to give deep confidence there to come back.
Well, you're right. I mean, we just couldn't stop them. Culbertson, and then we got to Grantham, and Grantham, the momentum was still in their dugout. They kept scoring, and even with Brian coming into the game, I think they scored off him too. But he's got good stuff, and he's still a young pitcher for us. And to put up those zeros like this is a great moment for him. It's a great moment for his growth and for the ASU team, and just really proud of him just keeping it there for the offense to be able to come back.
Offensively keeping the kids loose, through the weather delay. What were you kind of talking to the kids about, or how are you trying to keep them ready to get back out there and compete?
Well, before we left, we had to fight our way in to get to the 8th seed and earn our way into the tournament. And we just said, hey, listen, when you get there, anything goes. Bottom line, anything can happen. Anything goes. Weird stuff can happen. And, even after the rain delay, we got on the bus, we got off. I said, hey, guys, this was one of those things. We're in a tournament. Anything goes. 3 hours later, we're going to play. So be ready. Now, we weren't exactly ready, but at least they kept their head on throughout the game.
Well, from a mentality standpoint, you talked about how you said anything goes, but really it seemed the team was mentally prepared, to face the number 1 seed, ready to go today, and obviously it feels like you must feel like you can carry that momentum over to tomorrow as well.
Well, it was a big letdown last night. I thought Lafayette was fantastic. 20 strikeouts, and we were a tie game going into the 8th, and their main guy hits a home run, and it's just, it's one of those things where the opportunity was there. They just never let us into the game with the guys on the mound. They were outstanding. So, today was different. The sun came up, or, it did a little bit, and, it's just a different game. And now we pushed it to another day, and let's see what happens tomorrow.
Do you have any, final words of wisdom for that final at bat?
For
the final at bat there?
No. We in the 8th, I think that we had made the last. I can't remember who made the last out, but we had 2 innings to play, and I think the biggest thing was try to get the game back to the middle of the lineup, or try to get the game back to Ring and Burgess, and we did.